It is time for the royal appointment. I'm not gonna lie, with America's hard right shift and continued hatred of women, I didn't think I had a royal appointment in me this week. But oh boy, thank you for this precious morsel as I grieve what might have been the last real free and fair election. I hate it here. When I saw this subject line, I said, oh, we are in for a treat. How Trump stole Prince William's thunder. As the kids say, it's giving Delulu. The absolute audacity of the United States to not consider in their scheduling Prince William's Earthshot Prize, as if presidential elections in the United States have not been on the Tuesday after the first Monday in November every 4 years since the beginning of time. It is quite predictable that they left out the first American Black Southeast Asian woman that he was running against. All eyes are on America and the rising authoritarian state and how that is going to impact, especially economically, the entire world. I mean, talk about an earthshot. It is occasionally stunning, the incompetency of the teams around these people. But really, I feel like you should thank the presidential election because it sure took a lot of heat off of your duchy investigation. In South Africa, the prince has discussed the urgency to inject urgent optimism into the sector. He also gave some insight into life at home. They turn off lights. They diligently sort their recycling, and they minimize their water use. This is great, but even though you do own a lot of houses, I don't think that's going to cut it. We are past the point of injecting optimism into really anything. It is like mission critical. No surprise here, but the article goes on to discuss President-elect Trump. We're so stupid. This piece goes on to discuss President Trump, but never once talks about the many ways in which Trump spent his first presidency dismantling efforts to combat climate change, leaving the Paris Climate Agreement. Quote, then on the day of the actual Earthshot Prize came the results of the U.S. election to sweep the newspaper front pages and TV bulletins. This is embarrassing. Who is planning these trips? It's not like this guy has a packed schedule. Like, choose a different week. But of course, this Trump victory is relevant to the royal family, whose job it is to exude that soft power the monarchy is often lauded for. In case you're wondering, how right-wing could this paper possibly be? Well, the Heritage Foundation, because we're going to talk about the Sussexes. We're going to work them in there. Apparently, a Heritage Foundation think tank campaign has revealed that Harry's visa application no longer seems to have entirely gone away. That's not the deportation that they have their eye on. That's not the deportation that the base wants to see. It hasn't gone away because the Heritage think tank is not allowing it to go away because they are absolute filth. If you kind of think about it, the royal family got kind of the best deal. They don't have to actually rule in any real way, and the media tricks people into believing that they have no actual power or that they're benevolent and harmless and, you know, just pretty and nice to have around. They still get, like, all the perks without actually having to lead. It's like, it's kind of not a bad gig, I'm not gonna lie. That's not bad.